What country, friend, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. But perchance he is not drowned. What say you, sailor?
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. Oh, perchance that he may be.
It is true that as our ship did split, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself to a strong mast that lived upon the sea. He held acquaintance with the waves for as long as I could see.
My own escape do unfoldeth to my hope. Knowest thou this country?
Aye, well, madam.
Who governs here?
A noble duke, Orsino.
Orsino. I have heard my father name him, but he was a bachelor then.
And so is still, or was so very late. 'Twas fresh in murmur that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A noble maid, daughter of a count who died some 12 months since, leaving her in the protection of her brother, his son, who also shortly died, and for whose dear love they say she abjures the company and sight of men.
That I might serve that lady and not be delivered into this world.
That were hard to compass, because she will admit no kind of suit. No, not the duke's.
There is a fair behavior in me, captain. Prithee, conceal me what I am. I shall serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch unto him, and it might be very worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in all sorts of music that will very much allow me worth his service.
Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, let my eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
May sicken and so die. That strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets. Enough, no more. It's not as sweet as it was before. Oh, spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou that receiveth as the sea, not enters there, but falls into abatement and low price. Even in a minute, how full of shapes is fancy that it alone is high fantastical.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The hart.
So I do, the noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. In that moment was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell cruel hounds, ever since pursued me. Well, how now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years' heat, shall not behold her face at ample view. But, like a cloistress, she will veiled walk, and water once a day her chamber round, with eye-offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart that fine framed, oh, a debt of love, but to a brother. Aye. Away before me to sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus.
I'm sure care's an enemy to life.
By my troth. Sir Toby, you must come in earlier a nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exception to your ill hours.
Ah, let her accept.
Aye, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and so be these boots, too. And maybe not, let them hang themselves in their own stripes.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady speak of it yesterday. And of a foolish knight that you brought in one night here to be her wooer?
Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
Well, he's as tall a man as any's in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
He has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year and all these ducats. For besides that, he is a fool and a prodigal.
Ah, fine that you'll say so. Why, he plays over the violin. And he speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without book, and have all the good gifts of nature.
Aye, he has almost natural. For besides that he is a fool, he is a great quarreler, and moreover he is drunk every night in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece, I'll drink to her while there's passage in my throat and drink in Illyria. He's a coward that will not drink to my niece till his brain turns over the toe like a parrot's top. Oh, what? Here comes Sir Andrew Aggie-Face.
Sir Toby Belch. How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Oh, sweet Sir Andrew! Oh!
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost!
Good mistress, accost. I wish better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good mistress, marry accost.
You mistake, knight. Accost is to front her, to board her, to woo her, to assail her.
I would not undertake her in such a manner in this company. Is that really the meaning of accost?
Very well, gentlemen.
Oh, Sir Andrew, thou that part so wouldst thou might never draw sword again.
Fair maiden, do you think you have fools in hand?
Well, sir, I have not you by the hand.
Marry, but you shall have. And here is my hand.
Mary, now I let go your hand.
Oh, knight, thou lackest a cup of canary. When have I seen thee posed so put down?
Never in your life, I think. Methinks sometimes that I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man. But I am a great eater of beef, and I do believe this harms my wit.
No question.
I'll ride home tomorrow.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Is that do or do not? Oh, had I but spent the time on tongues that I spent on dancing and bear baiting and fencing. Oh, had I just followed the arts. No, I shall home tomorrow. Your niece will not be seen. And if she is, it's 4 to 1 that she'll have none of me. Why, the Count himself rules far by her.
Oh, she'll none of the count. She'll not match above her degree. Not in estate, or years, nor wit. I've heard her swear it. Tut, there's life in it, man.
Then I'll stay another month.
Ha ha!
I'm a man of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in mask and sometimes revel altogether.
Art thou good at these kickshaws, knight?
Oh, faith, I can cut a caper.
Oh, well, I can cut mutton to it.
I believe that my back trick is simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Oh! Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore have these gifts a curtain before them? Let me see thee caper! Ha ha ha! Oh, excellent! Higher, man, higher!
If the Duke continue these favors toward you, Cesario, you are likely to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
Thank you. Here comes the count.
Who saw Cesario call?
On your attendants, my lord, here.
Stand you a while aloof. Cesario. I have unclasped to thee the book, even of my secret sword. Therefore bid you address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord. If she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Will be clamorous and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her. What then?
Then unfold the passion of my love, surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It will become thee well to act my woe. She shall attend it better in thy youth.
I think not so, my lord.
Ah, dear lad, believe it. For they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth than Rubius. Thy small pipe is as of the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all these semblance of a woman's part. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I will do my best to woo thy lady. Yet a barful strife. Whoever I would woo, myself would be his wife.
Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or my lady will have thee hanged for thy absence.
Let her hang me.
Ay, but you will be hanged for being so long absent. Well, the rest should be turned away, and is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hangings prevents a bad marriage, and for turning away, let a summer bear it out. Oh, go thy way. If Sir Toby were to leave drinking, thou wert as witty a piece of Eve's flesh as any other.
Oh, peace you wrote no more of that. Oh, here comes my lady. Make your excuses wisely.
God bless thee, madam.
Take the fool away.
Do you not hear, gentlemen? Take away the lady.
Go to. You're a dry fool. I'll know more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
The lady bade take away the fool, therefore I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade them take away you.
Misprison in the highest degree. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
All the more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Gentlemen, take the fool away.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall till the pangs of death shake him. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the best fool.
God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity, for the better increasing your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he would not place his word for 2 pence that you are no fool.
How say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day by an ordinary fool with no more brains than a stone. Look you now. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove.
Mercury, endue me with leasing, thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman that much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not. He is a young man and well attended.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go you, Malvolio. And if it be a suit from the Count, I am sick, or not at home, what you will to dismiss it. Now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old, and people dislike it.
Thou hast spoke for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool. Ah, here he comes! One of thy kin has a most weak pia matter.
God, oh, half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman!
A gentleman! What gentleman?
The gentleman here. Oh, plate of these pickled herrings.
Sock! Oh no! Sock!
Good Sir Toby!
Cousin! How have you come so early by this lethargy?
I defy lecturing. Which one is the gate?
Hi, Mary. What is he?
Let him be the devil anyway. I care not. Give me faith, say I. Well, it's all one.
What's a drunken man like, fool?
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. One draught above heat makes him a fool, the second mads him, and the third drowns him.
Well, he's in the third degree of drink. He's drowned. Go, look after him.
He is but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool should look after the madman.
Madam, young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him he was sick. He takes on to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have full knowledge of that too and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said of him, lady?
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
I has been told so. It says he will stand at your door like a post, but he will speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind?
What manner of man?
Very ill-mannered. He will speak with you, will you or no?
What personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. He's very well favored and speaks very shrewdly. One would think his mother's milk was scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls.
Come, get my veil. Throw it on my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatched beauty. Well, I pray you tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her, and I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently penned, I have taken great pains to con it. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain. If you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. I will on with my speech in your praise, and show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it. 'Tis poetical.
'Tis more the like to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us this place alone. we shall hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
My dear sweet lady.
A most comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom? In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by that method in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you nothing more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text, but we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir, it's not well done.
Excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis in grain, sir, 'twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you will lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventory, and every particle and utensil labeled to my will, as item, 2 lips, indifferent red. Item, 2 gray eyes, with lids to them. Item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see what you are. You are too proud, but if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, with such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossips of the air cry out, Olivia! You should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him say no more. Unless, perchance, you would come again to tell me how he takes it. Fare you well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I am no feed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortune, but my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy face, thy limbs, spirit, and voice do give thee spirit and action. Not too fast. Soft, soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the plague? Methinks I feel this youth perfections with a subtle stealth to creep in at mine eye. Well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio!
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this, this ring behind him. Tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with hopes. I am not for him. If that youth will come this way again, I'll give him reason for it. Hi thee, Malvolio.
Now, I will.
I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. Malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore, I shall crave of you your leave that I may bear my evils alone.
Let me know whither you are bound.
I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you must know of me then. Antonio, my name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Mesli, whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased, would we had so ended. But you, sir, altered that. Some hour before you took me from the breach of that sea, was my sister drowned.
Alas the day.
A lady, sir. Though it was said she much resembled me, was of many accounted beautiful. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
No, good Antonio, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Fare ye well at once, I am bound for the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else very shortly would I see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so. Danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Were you not even now in the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, at a moderate pace I have arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You could have saved me my pains by taking it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that should you put your lord into a desperate assurance, she will none of them. And one more thing. You never be so hardy to come into his affairs again, unless it be to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so.
She took no ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is, it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lie in your eye. If not, it is it finds it.
I left no ring with her! He is this lady. Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She did make good view of me indeed. Sure. So much methought that for sure her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and starts distractedly. She loves me. Sure. Her cunning passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why he sent her none. I am the man. And if it be as 'tis, poor lady, she would better love a dream.
Disguise, I see that art of wickedness wherein the pregnant enemy does much.
How will this phage? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love, but as I am woman, alas the day. What sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes.
Nay, my turf, I know not, but I only know that to be up late is to be up late.
Ah, a false conclusion. I hate it as an empty can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our life consist of the four elements?
Faith, so they say, but I believe it exists mostly of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Marion, a stoup of wine, I say!
Oh, not my heart, did you never see the picture of we three?
Welcome, ass, let's have a catch.
Excellent, this is the best of fooling. Now, a song.
Oh, yes, here's sixpence for you, let's have a song.
Would you have a love song or a song of good life?
Oh, a love song, a love song.
I am a little concerned for the good life.
Mistress of mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay in here, your true love is coming. That can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting journeys, and good love is fleeting. Every wise man's son doth know. What's to come is still unsure. Youth is a stuff shall not endure.
A most mellifluous voice. Ash! I'm not.
A contagious breath.
Very sweet. And contagious, too.
To hear by the nose, it is dulcet in contagion. But shall we make them welcome dance indeed? Shall we do that?
If you love me, then let's do it. I am a dog at the catch.
By lady, sir, and some dogs will catch well.
Excellent. Let the song be Thou Mayest.
Thou Mayest.
It begins, you start, it begins, hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Excellent. Begin.
Hold thy peace, a drinking of the praise.
Here! If my lady hath now called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors, never trust me.
Ah, my lady's a Catayan. We are politicians. Malvolio's a Peg-a-Ramsey. And three merry men be we. Am not I consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? To leave on thee, lady. Oh, that
Are you mad? Well, what are you? Have ye no wit, no manners, no honesty, but to gabble like takers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse of my lady's house? That ye squeak out your cozy as catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Have ye no place, no persons, no respect of time in you?
Oh, sir, we did keep time in our kitchens. Snack up!
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. Though my lady may tell you that She harbors you as her kinsman. She's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself from your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it please you to take leave of her, she is willing to bid you farewell.
Oh, dear heart, farewell, for I must needs be gone!
No, good Sir Toby.
His eyes do show his days are almost done.
Is it even so?
But I will never die!
There you lie.
This is much credit to you.
Shall I bid him go?
What and if you do?
Shall I bid him go and spare not?
Oh, no, you dare not.
Out of tune, sir, ye lie. Art no more than steward. Dost thou think that because thou art virtuous there shall be no more cakes and ale?
Yes, by St. Anne, and a ginger shall be hot in the mouth, too.
Thou art in the right. Go, sir, rub your chain with crumbs. A stoop of wine, Maria!
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor in anything more than contempt, you would not give means to this uncivil rule. She shall know it, and by this hand.
Go shake your ears! Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the Count's youth was today with my lady, she is much out of quiet. As for Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull and make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Oh, possess us. Tell us something of him.
Well, marry, sir. Sometimes he's a kind of a Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I would beat him like a dog.
Why, for being a Puritan? The exquisite reason, dear knight.
I have no exquisite reason, but I have reason enough.
Marry, the kind of Puritan that he is, the best persuaded of himself, so crammed as he thinks with excellencies that all that look on him love him. And on that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistle of love, wherein, by the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he will find himself feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady, your cousin. On a forgotten matter, we can scarce make distinction of our hands.
I smell a device.
I have it in my nose too.
She will think, by the letters that thou wilt drop, that they come from my niece, and that she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse will make an ass of him.
I doubt not.
Twill be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I will plant you two, and well, let the fool make a third, where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it, for I know it will make a recreation with him. For tonight, to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell.
Good night, my Bentalacia.
Before me, she is a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Oh, night, let's to bed. Thou hast need send for more money.
If I do not recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Oh, if thou hast her not in the end, call me.
I will do so, or never trust me again. Take that as you will.
Oh, come. I'll go burn some sack. 'Tis too late to go to bed now. Come, night! Come, night!
antique song we had last night. We thought it did relieve my passion much. Come, but one verse.
He is not here, so please your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
The jester, my lord, a fool the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. He is about the house.
Seek him out and play the tune a while. Come here, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstead and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. Ah. Tell me, how dost thou like this tune?
It gives the very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Ah, thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves, hath it not, boy?
A little by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
Ah, she's not worth thee then. What years in faith?
About your years, my lord.
Ah, too old by heaven. Let still a woman take an elder than herself for however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, and sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself. For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
Alas, they are. They are so, even when they do die, to perfection grow.
Old fellow, come. That song we had last night. The market, Cesario.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye, prithee, sing.
Come away, death, and in sad Cyprus let me be lain. Fly away, breath, I am slain by a fair, cool maid. My shroud of white, all stuck with dew, prepare it. My part of death, no one so true did share it. Not a flower sweet on my black coffin let there be strown. Not a friend to greet my poor corpse where my bones shall be thrown. 1,000 sighs to save, lay me, oh, where my sad true lover never find my grave to weep there.
Here's for thy pains.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I pay thy pleasure then.
Truly, sir. Pleasure shall be paid one time or another.
Give me leave to leave thee.
Now, the melancholy god protect thee. Farewell.
One small Cesario, to get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her, my love.
But if she cannot love you,
I cannot be so answered.
sooth, but you must. Say there is some lady, as perhaps there is, that hath for your love such a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. What? You cannot love her, you tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There are no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion and love that give my heart. No woman's sides are big enough to hold so much, they lack retention. Make no compare between the love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
I know, but...
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man. As it were, perhaps, if I were a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damasked cheek. She pined in thought, and in a green and yellow melancholy, she sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the sons too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to the lady?
Aye, that's the thing. To her haste, give her this jewel. Say, my love can bear no place, by no delay.
Senor Fabian.
Oh, I'll come, and if I lose a scruple of this sport, may I be boiled to death with melancholy.
Wouldst thou not be glad to see the rascally sheep biter come by some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know he bought me out of favor with my lady about a bear baby here.
Well, to anger him, we'll have the bear again, and we shall fool him black and blue. Ha ha! Shall we not, Sir Andrew?
If we do not, it will be the pity of our lives.
Oh, here comes the little villain now.
Get
How now, my metal of India?
Get ye all three into the box hedge. Malvolio was coming down this walk. He hath been yonder in the sun, practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery. For I know this better, but contemplative idiot of him. Close for the name of jesting. Lie thou there. Here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune, all is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come this near that should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on it?
Oh, here's an overweening rogue. Oh, peace. Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. How he jets under his advanced wounds.
I could so beat the rogue.
Ah, peace.
To be Count Malvolio.
Ah, rogue. Pistol him. Pistol him.
Now, peace, peace.
There is an example for it. The Lady of Starch, she married the young of the wardrobe.
Follow him. Jezebel.
Oh, peace. Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
Oh, for a stone blow to hit him in the eye.
calling my officers about me, in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I've left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone. Oh, peace, peace.
And then to have the humor of state and the demure travel of regard, saying, I know my place, as I would they should do theirs. To former kinsman Toby,
Boots and shackles. Oh, peace, peace, peace.
7 of my people make out for him. I frown the while, and perchance upwinded march, or play with my some rich jewel. Toby approaches there to me, curtsies.
Shall this man live?
I extend my hand to him, thus quenching my familiar smile, with an austere regard of control.
And does not poor Toby land you a blow to the lips then?
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me upon your niece, gives me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Ow! Stab!
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warrant.
One Sir Andrew.
I told you so, for many people do call me fool.
What employment have we here?
Oh, peace and the spirit of humor intimate reading aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hands. These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's, and thus makes her great P's. It is in contempt to question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and P's? What's this?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. The very phrases, by your leave, wax, soft. The impression of the ring with which she uses to seal. Yes, my lady. But to whom should this be?
This wins him, liver and all.
Jove knows I love. But who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. What follows? The number's altered. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio,
Mary hand thee rock.
I may command where I adore, but silence, like a Lucia knife, with a brother's stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A fustian riddle.
How excellent whence say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first let me see. I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. Why, this is evident in any of the former capacity, and in the end, what should that alphabetical partition pretend? If I could make something resemble in me. M-O-A-I.
Oh, I. Put that in her black. He's now at a cold scent.
M. Malvolio. M. Why, that begins my name.
Did I not say he would work it out?
M. But there's no constancy in a sequel that suffers under prohibition A, but O does.
And O shall follow, I hope.
Aye, or I'll cudgel him and make him cry, oh.
And then I comes behind.
Aye, if you let any eye behind, you might see more distraction at your heels than fortune before you.
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not to the former, yet to crush this a little, it would bow to me. For every one of these letters are in my name. Soft. Soft. Here follows prose. If thus fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang arguments of state. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commanded thy yellow stockings, and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered? I say, remember. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee still a steward, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortune unhappy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read political artists. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will be the gross acquaintances. I will be point devised the very man. My lady loves me. I thank the stars I am happy. I will be strange and stout, and in yellow stockings and cross-gartered. My lady loves me, Jove be praised! Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile. Dear my sweet, I prithee. Oh, Jove, I thank thee. I will do everything that will help me.
I will not give up my part of this sport for a pension of thousands.
I could marry this wench for this device.
And so could I too.
And ask no other dowry but such another jest.
Oh,
And
you
mine
sound
either.
like an ball catcher.
Shall thou put thy foot o'er my neck,
Or on mine either.
shall I become thy bond slave?
Or me neither.
Thou hast put him in such a dream that when the image of it leaves him, he must run mad.
They would say, doesn't it work on him?
Like Aquavita on a midwife.
But if you will see the fruit of this sport, observe his first appearance before my lady, where he will come to her in yellow stockings, and 'tis a color she abhors, and cross-gartered, and 'tis a fashion she detests, and he will now smile upon her, which will be so out of suits with her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot but make him a common recreation. If you will see it, follow me.
Oh, to the very gates of Tartar, thou most excellent devil of wit.
And I will make one too.
Save thee, friend, and thy music. Dost thou live by thy tabor?
No, sir, I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
I see thou art a merry fellow. Art thou not Lady Olivia's fool?
Oh, no indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool, till she be married. No, I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at Count Orsino's.
Foolery, sir, does walk around the orb like a sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, sir, but the fool should be as oft with your master as with my mistress.
Hold. There's expenses for thee.
Now Jove, in his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I tell you, I am almost sick for one. Though I wouldn't have it grow on my chin. There. Is thy lady within?
Would not a pair of decent breasts?
I understand you, sir. 'Tis well begged.
My lady is within. I will construe to them once you came.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and this is a practice as full of labor as a wise man's art.
Save you, gentleman.
Ah, you good, sir.
God.
Monsieur.
Et vous aussi votre serviteur.
I would hope so, sir. And I am yours as well.
Will you encounter the house, sir? My niece is desirous. You should enter. If you trade me for her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean that she is the list of my voyage.
Taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion.
My legs would better understand me than I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean to go, sir. To enter.
I will answer you with gate and entrance, but we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
This youth so rare, courtier. Rains.
My voice hath no matter but to your most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Rains odors. Pregnant. Vouchsafed. I will get them all three already.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and my most humble servant.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. Your servant to the Count Orsino, youth.
And he is yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
Oh, by your leave, I pray you. I bade you never speak again of him. But, were you to undertake another suit, I had rather hear you solicit that than music from the spheres.
My dear lady.
Give me leave, beseech you. I did send, after the last enchantment you did here, a ring in chase of you. And so did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me you. What might you think? Have you not set mine honor at the stake? So let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not a grizz, for 'tis vulgar proof that we very often do pity enemies.
Why then? Methinks 'tis time to smile again. Oh, well, how apt the poor are to be proud. The cloth upbraids me with the waste of time. Fear not, good youth, I will not have you. And yet, when wit and youth are come to harvest, thy ware is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho, grace and good disposition to your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me.
Stay! I prithee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Oh, then you are right. I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal of scorn looks beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lip. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so that wit nor reason can my passion hide.
By my innocence, I swear. By my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never shall mistress save of it, save I alone. Alas, so, good mistress, adieu. No more shall I to you my master's tears deplore.
Yes, come again, for thou perhaps mayst move that heart, which now abhors, to like his love.
No, in faith, I shall not stay a jot longer.
Give thy reason, dear Venom. Thy reason.
You must need yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
I just saw your niece do more favors for the Count's gentleman than she has ever bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see thee the while, old boy? Tell me that.
As plain as I see you now.
Why, this is a great argument of love in her towards you.
Slight. Are you trying to make an ass of me?
I will prove it, legitimate sir, upon oath of judgment and reason. She did show favor to the youth in your sight only to exasperate you, to awaken your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her. It was looked for at at your hand. You must redeem it by some laudable attempt either of valor or policy.
Well, it must be of valor, for I hate policy.
Why then, build me thy fortunes on the basis of valor. Challenge me, the Count's youth, to fight with him. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece will take notice. There is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's commendation with woman than report of valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me challenge to him?
Go! Write it in a martial hand! Be cursed and brief! Taunt him with the license of ink!
Where shall I find you?
We'll call thee at the cubiculo. Go!
This is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby.
I've been dear to him some 2,000 strong now, lad.
And we shall have a rare letter from him. But you'll not deliver it?
Never trust me then, and by all means stir on this youth to an answer. I think Oxon and Wainsrope could not hail these two together. For Sir Andrew, if he were open, and you found so much blood in his liver to clog the foot of a flea, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy.
If you will lap yourself into stitches, follow me. Yond gull Malvolio has turned heathen. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-gartered.
Most villainously. He must obey every point to the letter that I dropped to betray him. You've never seen such a thing as 'tis. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him.
Oh, come, bring us to him! Bring us to him!
I would not, by my will, have troubled you. But since you make your pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I could not stay behind. My desire more sharp than filed steel did spur me forth.
Oh, Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town? I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and the things of fame that do renown this city.
Would you would pardon me, I do not without danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the Count, I did some service of such note, indeed, that if I were taken in this place, it would scarce be answered.
Belike you slew a great number of his people.
The offense was not of such a bloody nature, but if I be lapsed here, I would pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Behold, sir. Here is my purse. In the south suburbs at the Elephant is best to lodge. I will bespeak our diet while you beguiles the time and feed your knowledge with the viewing of this town.
Why are you opposed?
Haply your eye will light upon some toy you have desire to purchase, and your store, I think, is not for idle markets, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
I have sent for him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? Of what bestow upon him? For youth is bought more often vague or borrowed. I speak too loud. Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil, and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He is coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is a possessed manner.
Why, what's the matter? Does he rave?
No, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship were best to have some guard about you if he comes, for he is sure tainted in his wits.
Go, call him hither. I am as mad as he, if sad and merry madness equal be. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady. I could be sad. This does make some obstruction of the blood, this cross-gartering, but what of it? If it please the eye of one, it is like the very true sonnet is, please one and please all.
Why, how dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow with thy legs. It did come by his hands, and commands shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
Aye, to bed, sweetheart. I'll come to thee.
Oh, God, comfort thee! Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy head so oft?
Do you, Malvolio?
At your request, yes.
Why come you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great, some achieve greatness,
What sayst thou?
and some have greatness thrust upon them.
God restore thee!
Remember who commanded thy yellow stockings,
Thy yellow stockings,
and wish to see thee cross-gartered.
cross-gartered. Why, this is very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of the Count Orsino's has returned. I could hardly entreat him back here. He awaits your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where's my cousin, Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him. I'd not have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Oh, do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby after me! This concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose, for I may appear stubborn to him, for she incites that to me in the letter. I blind her. When she went away now, let this fellow we look to, not Malvolio, but fellow. Well, Jove is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked, not I.
Which way is he? Though all the devils of hell be drawn in little, and Legion himself possess him, yet I'll speak with him.
Here he is. Oh, here he is. How goes it with you, sir? How goes it with you, man?
Go off! I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Oh, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did I not tell you? Sir Toby, my lady prays that you have special care of him.
Does she so?
Oh, go to, peace, let me alone. We must be gentle with him. How do you, Malvolio? How is it with you? Ah, what man? Defy the devil. Consider he's an enemy to mankind.
You know what you say.
Oh, you and you speak of the devil, how he takes it to heart. Pray God he be not possessed. My lady would not lose him for more than I'll say.
How now?
Oh, prithee, hold thy peace. This is not the way. Can you not see to move him?
No way but gentleness. Gently, gently. The fiend is rough and will not be roughly used.
How now, my bogcock? How now, Chuck?
Sir!
Come with me. What man? 'Tis not for gravity to play at cherry pit with Satan. Hang him, foul collier!
Get him to say his prayers, good Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers, minx.
Ah, he will not hear of godliness.
Go. Hang yourselves all. You are all shallow, idle things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Is possible?
If this were played on a stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
His very genius hath taken infection of the device, man.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
The house will be the quieter.
We shall have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already of the opinion he's mad. We can carry it thus for our pleasure and his penance.
Well, more matter for May morning.
Here is the challenge. Read it. I warrant you, it is full of vinegar and pepper.
It's so saucy.
I warrant him. But do read.
Oh, give me. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
A good note that keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly, but thou liest in my throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief, and to exceedingly good sense, less.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a rogue and villain.
Still you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my oath is better. So look to thyself, thy friend. As thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguecheek. Oh, well, if this move him not, his legs cannot.
Oh, thou mayest soon have good occasion for it. He is now by and by with my lady, and will soon depart.
Go, Sir Andrew. Scout me for him at the corner of the orchard like a bum bailey. And as soon as ever thou seest him, draw, and as thou drawest, swear horrible! For it often comes to pass that a terrible oath, sharply twanged off with a swaggering accent, does give manhood more approbation than ever proof itself would have earned him. Away!
Nay! Let me do my swearing alone.
Ah! Now will I not deliver his letter. Being so excellently ignorant, it will breed no terror in the youth. He will find it comes from a clodpole. But, sir, I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth, set upon Aguecheek a notable report of valor, and so drive the youth into a hideous opinion of his rage and skill and fury and impetuosity. This will so fright them both, they will kill each other by the look.
Here he comes with your niece. Give them way till he take leave, and presently after them.
Oh, give me the while to meditate on some horrid message for a challenge.
I have said too much unto a heart of stone, and laid my honor too on cherry out. Here, wear this jewel for me, 'tis my picture. Refuse it not, it hath no tongue to vex thee. And I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny, that honor saved may upon asking you?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How, with mine honor, may I give him that which I have given you?
I'll acquit you.
Well, come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen,
Oh.
God save you.
And you, sir.
Whatsoever defense thou hast, betake thee to it. What nature the wrongs are thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at the orchard end.
You mistake me, sir. I am sure that no one hath any quarrels to me.
I assure you, you will find it otherwise. Therefore, if you value your life at any price, betake you to your heart. For your opposite has in him what you and strength and skill and wrath can furnish man withal.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is night, a devil in private thrall. Bodies and souls, 3 hath he divorced, and his incensement at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can only be by pangs of death and sepulchre.
I will again into the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. I've heard of some men who put quarrels purposely on others to taste their valor. Be like this man of that quirk?
No, sir. His indignation derives itself from a very competent injury. Therefore, get thee on. Give him his desire. Back to the house you shall not go. Strip your sword. Start naked. For meddle you must. This is certain.
This is as uncivil as is strange. I beseech you, do me this courtesy office as to know of the knight what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence and nothing of my purpose.
I shall do it. Senor Fabian, stay you by this gentleman until I return. My, he's an absolute devil. I have never seen such a virago.
Pox on him. I will not meddle with him.
Oh, nay, there's no remedy. Fabian gets scarce held in yonder.
Laying on it. If I would have known he was valiant and cunning in fence, I would have damned him ere I ever challenged him. Let him let this slip, and I will give him my gray horse cap.
I'll make the motion. Stand here, put a good show on it. They shall end without the perdition of souls. Mary, I'll ride this horse as well as I ride him. I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I've convinced him the youth is a devil.
Oh, he is horribly conceited of him.
There's no remedy for it, sir. Mary, therefore, draw. But he protests. He will not hurt you.
Pray God defend me. A little thing might make me tell them how much I lack a man.
Oh, come, look round and see him furious.
Sir Andrew, there's no remedy. The gentleman, for his honor's sake, will fight one bout with you. But he has promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Come on, to it.
God pray he keep his oath.
I do assure you this is not of my will. If this young gentleman have done offense, I take the fault on me.
Why? Who are you?
One, sir, that for his love dares yet do more than you have heard him brag he will.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, I am for thee. Ha!
I pray you, sir, pick up your sword to please you.
Oh, Mary, I will keep them. And for my promise, I will keep my word. You will find that end will bear you easily, and it rains well.
Good sir, come behold. Here come the officers.
I'll be with you anon.
This is the man. Do thy office.
Antonio, I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir.
No, sir, no jot. I know your favor well, though now you have no sea cap on your head. Take him away. He knows I know him well.
I must obey. This comes from seeking you, but there is no remedy. I shall answer it. Now my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse.
Come, sir, away.
I must entreat of you some of that money. What money, sir? What, for the fair kindness you have shown me here, I'll divide my present with you. Hold. Here's half my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Oh, heavens themselves.
Come, sir, I pray you go.
Let me speak a little. This youth you see before me, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death.
What's that to us? The
But
time
oh,
goes
how-
by. Away!
Oh, how vile and idle proves this God. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good feature shame.
The man grows mad. Away with him. Come,
Lead
come,
me
sir.
on.
Methinks his words from such a passion fly that he believes himself, so do not I. Oh, prove true imagination, prove true that I now, dear brother, am taken for you.
Come hither, knight. Come hither, Fabian. Let us whisper over a couplet or two of most sage song.
He names Sebastian, my brother I know, and yet in my glass him I imitate. Oh, if it prove tempests are kind and salt waves fresh in love.
A very dishonest, paltry boy, more coward than a hare. His dishonesty appears in leaving his friend here in need and denying him. As for his cowardice, ask Fabian.
A coward. A most devout coward. Religious in it.
Slid. I shall go after him again, and I'll beat him.
Oh, do, sir, cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
Oh, no, I won't.
Come, let's see the event.
I'll wager any amount will be nothing yet.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to. Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well held out in faith. No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent to you by my lady Olivia to bid you come speak with her. No, your name is not Master Cesario, nor my nose is not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly, vent my folly. Tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand.
And sir, are we met again? There's for you!
Why, there's for thee.
Oh!
And there.
Oh!
And there.
Oh!
Are all the people mad?
Ah, hold, sir, or I'll throw your dagger over the house.
This I will tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir, hold.
Nay, let him go. I will deal with him in some other way. I'll have an action of battle against him if there's any law in Illyria. Though I did strike him first. But that's a little consequence.
Let go thy hand.
Come, sir, I will not let you go. Come on, my young soldier. Put up your iron. You're well-fleshed. Come on.
I will be free from thee. What wouldst thou now? If thou darest to tempt me further, draw thy sword.
What? What? Nay, then I shall have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you. Ah!
Upon my life I charge thee, hold!
Madam!
Will it ever be thus? Ungracious wretch, fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves where manners never preached, out of my sight! Be not offended, dear Cesario. Rose, be gone! I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom, not thy passion sway in this uncivil and now unjust extent against thy peace. Go with me to my house.
What relish is this? How runs the stream? Or am I mad? Or else, this is a dream. but if it be thus to dream, still, let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee. Would thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Say so, and so be.
Prithee, put on this gown and this beard, and make believe thou art Sir Topas the curate.
Well, put it on, and I'll dissemble myself in it. And I would I were the first that ever dissembled in such a gown.
God save thee, Master Parson.
Buenos dias, Sir Toby.
To him, Sir Topas, to him.
What do I say? Peace in this prison.
Oh, the name for counterfeits well, he's a good name. Who calls the...
'Tis Sir Topas the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Sir Topas, Sir Topas. Good Sir Topas, go to my lady.
Out, hyperbolic fiend! Speakest thou nothing but of ladies?
Well said, Master Topas.
Sir Topas, never has the man been thus wronged. Do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fie thou, the son of Satan! Sayest thou that house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topas.
Why, it hath bay windows, is transparent as barracodes, and yet still complainest thou of obstruction.
Sir Topas, I am not mad. I say this house is dark.
Madman thou errest. I say there is no darkness but ignorance, in which thou art more puzzled than a heathen in their fog.
I say this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell. Never has man been thus abused. I am not mad. Make a trial of it out of any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning the wild fowl?
The soul of our grand dam might inhabit a bird.
What thinkest thou of his opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, but in no way approve his opinion.
Fare thee well, remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras, ere I will allow thy wits. Fear to kill a woodcock, lest thou dispossess the soul of thy granddam.
Sir Topas, Sir Topas. My most exquisite Sir Topas.
Hey, I am for all watches.
I may have done this without thy beard. He sees thee not.
To him, in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou findest him. If he can be conveniently delivered, I would he were. I would we were well rid of this knavery. For I am now so far in offense with my niece, that I cannot with any safety pursue this sport to the upshot. Come by and by to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does. My lady is unkind, pretty. Alas,
I say?
why is she so? She
Who
loves
I
him
say?
who calls her.
Oh, good fool. To help me to a candle, pen, ink, and paper, for I am a gentleman. I will be thankful for thee for it.
Master Malvolio?
I, good fool.
Alas, how fell you besides your 5 wits?
Good fool, never has man been thus abused. I am as well in my wit as thou art.
But as well, then you are indeed mad if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
Good fool, to some light and paper. I am as well in my wit as any man in Illyria.
Well a day you were, sir.
By this hand I am. Help me to some light and some paper, so that I may convey what I will set down to my lady. It shall advantage thee ever more than Lara Baron did.
I will help you to it, but tell me true. Art thou not mad, or do you but counterfeit?
Believe me, fool, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll never believe a madman till I see his brains. I will help you some light and paper and ink.
Fool, I require
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir. I'll be back again in a trice, like the old vice. Adieu, good mad devil.
this is the air, and that the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it, and though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, I am ready to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad, or else the lady mad. Yet if it were so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs and their dispatch with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. And yet, there's something in it that is deceiving. But here, the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. If you mean well, go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by, and there, underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of thy faith, that my too jealous and most doubtful soul may live at peace. What do you say?
I'll follow this good man, and go with you, and having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Oh, then lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine, that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Now, and if thou dost love me, let me see his letter.
Good Master Fabian, grant me another request.
Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
This is to give a dog, and in recompense to desire my dog again.
Belonging to the Lady Olivia, friends.
Aye, sir. Here's some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, good fellow?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, the better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
Marry, sir, they praise me and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly that I am an ass, so that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends, I am abused.
This is excellent.
By my troth, sir, no, though it please you be one of my friends.
You will not be the worse for me. There's gold.
I would you could make another. That would be double dealing.
Well, I'll be so much a sinner as a double dealer. There's more.
Primo, secundo, tertio. It is a good play. And the same goes the third pace for all.
You shall fool no more money out of me at this throw. If you let your lady know I am here to speak with her and bring her with you, it may awaken my bounty further.
Well, lullaby to your bounty. Shall I come again? I go, sir.
Here comes the manservant to rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well, yet when I saw it last it was besmirched as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war.
Orsino, this is that Antonio that did the tiger board. When your young nephew Titus lost his leg, here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private brawl did we apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, and yet in conclusion put strange speech on me. I know not what 'twas distraction.
Notable pirate, thou salt-water thief! What foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom in terms so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess, on base and ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ungrateful boy there at your side, from the rude seas enraged and foamy mouth did I redeem. His life I gave him, and thereto did add my love. For his sake did I expose myself into the dangers of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset, where being apprehended, not meaning to partake in danger with me, he denied me mine own purse, that I had recommended to his use not half an hour before. How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord. And for 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me. But more of that anon. Let's take him aside.
What would, my lord? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam?
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
My master speaks, my duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
To what? Perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and inauspicious altars my soul, the faithfulest offerings that breathed out the air devotion tendered. What shall I do?
Even what it please, my lord, that shall become.
Why should I not? Had I had the heart to do it, kill what I love. But hear me this, I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor. This, your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him would I tear out to that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come with me, boy, my thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the land that I do love to spite the raven's heart within a dove.
And I most kind apt and willingly to do you rest 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
Oh, to him that I love, more than these eyes, more than my life, more than by all lords and ever I shall of wife.
Oh, me detested! How I am beguiled!
But who does beguile you? Who does you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come away!
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay!
Husband?
I, husband. Can he that deny?
Her husband, Cyril.
No, my lord, not I. No.
Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee, by thy reverence, here to unfold what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A holy contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this compact performed by my function, since where by my watch I have passed toward my grave but 2 hours.
Oh, thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou be when time hath sowed a grizzle on thy case, huh? Farewell, and take her. But direct thy feet, henceforth, for thou and I shall never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
Oh, do not swear.
Oh, for the love of God, a surgeon! Send one presently to Sir Toby.
What is the matter?
He broke my head across, and he gave Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. Oh, for the love of God, please help. I would rather than 40 pounds that I be at home.
Who hath done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We thought he was a coward. He was the devil incarnate!
And my gentleman Cesario.
Odd likewise. There he is. You hurt me for nothing. And that I did because I was set upon to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I hurt you not. You drew your sword upon me without cause. If I bespoke you fair and hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb is a hurt, then you hurt me. And you set nothing to think of a bloody coxcomb. Here's we will know more. He had not told you other things that he did.
Well, how now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
All one hath hurt me, and I fear not.
Whoa!
Thought? Didn't see Dick Surgeon thought.
Oh, he's drunk. Sir Toby, an hour and gone. His eyes were set 8 in the morning.
Oh, then he's the rogue. I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him! Who hath made this havoc with them?
I will help you, Sir Sir Toby will be bound together.
Will you help? An assassin and a coxcomb and a knave, a tin-faced knave and a ghoul.
Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I am sorry, madam, I have hurt your kinsman. But had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one.
One face, one voice, one habit in yet two persons. A natural perspective, that is and is not.
Antonio! Oh, my dear Antonio, how have the hours racked and tortured me since I have lost thee?
Sebastian, are you?
But fearest thou that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Oh, most wonderful. Do I stand there? I never had a brother, nor can there be that deity in my nature of here and everywhere. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman, what name, what parentage?
Of Messeling. My father was Sebastian, and such a Sebastian was my brother too, so went he suited to his watery tomb.
Were you a woman, as the rest goes even, I should let my tears fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole above his brow.
And so had mine.
And died the day that Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
And that record is lively in my soul. He indeed finished his mortal act the day that made my sister 13 years.
Then if nothing makes us happy boast than this, my masculine usurped attire. I am Viola.
So comes it, lady. You have been mistook. You would have been contracted to a maid.
Oh, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou shouldst never love woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear and hold true in soul.
Take my hand. Let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me first ashore hath my maiden's garments, and he is by some action now in durance at Malvolio suited, a gentleman and a follower of my lady's.
Oh, he shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio hither. Alas, and yet now I remember me. They say, poor gentleman, he's most distracted. How does he, Sirrah?
Truly, madam, the Lord's Beelzebub at Stave's End, as well as any man in this case may do. Here's written a letter to you. I should have given it to you today morning, but just as a madman's epistles are in our own gospels, so it skills not much when they're delivered.
Open and read it.
Aye, madam. You better be well edified when a fool delivers for the madman. By the Lord, madam!
Oh, now! Art thou mad?
No, madam, I do but read madness. And your ladyship will have it as it ought to be. You must allow it.
Prithee, read thy right wits.
So I do, madam, but to read with one's right wits is to read thus. Therefore, princess, give ear.
Read it you, Sirrah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet I have the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on. The madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
Save us not much of distraction.
See him delivered. Fabian, bring him hither. My lord, so please you, these things further thought on, to think me as well a sister as a wife. One day shall crown thy alliance on't, so please you, here at my house, and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your services done him so much against the metal of your sex, here is my hand. You shall henceforth be your master's mistress.
Oh, a sister! You are she.
Is this the madman?
Aye, my lord, the very same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. I pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is your hand. Tell me, in the modesty of honor, why have you given me such clear lights of favor? Bade me come smile, cross-gartered, and in yellow stockings, then frown upon Sir Toby, and act in disobedient hope? Why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, and made the most notorious sketch and gall-errand vision ever played on? Tell me why!
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing, though, I confess, much like the character. But, without question, 'tis Maria's hand.
Good madam, hear me speak. Most freely I confess. Myself and Toby did set this device against Malvolio here. Maria wrote the letter of Sir Toby's great importance, and in recompense whereof, he hath married her.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. I was one in this interlude, sir, but do you remember?
Why laugh you at such a barren rascal, madam?
And you smile not, he is gagged. And the whirligig of time brings in all his revenges.
I shall be revenged on the whole pack of you!
He hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. Meantime, sweet sister, we shall not part from hence. Cesario, come, for so you shall be Orsino's mistress, and his fancy's queen.
And when I was a tiny little boy with a hey-a-ho, a wind and a rain, a foolish thing was just a toy for the rain. It did every day. And when I came, the man who takes the hey-a-ho, the wind and the rain. Then they and me, they barred the gate for the rain. It rained every day. Why with the hey-and-a-ho, the wind and the rain? By swaggering, never ride the rain is every day. And when I came unto my bed with the hay and hoe, the doctor still had struck his head for the rain. It raineth every day. Oh, great while ago our world begun, but that was once. Our play is done. And we strive to greet you every day.